Well, hello. Thanks for joining our practice today. I've been thinking about a phrase from Professor Jung about what he says is, as for riding the wind, how about suspending the head top? And this idea of bringing your awareness to your head top. Yang Cheng Fu had 10 essential points, and the very first one was about the light and lively energy at the head top. Jane, our teacher, used to talk about the yin-yang balance of gravity and levity. And, we all know we give in to ground, we use the ground, we let gravity help our movements, but it's easy to forget that we need to have levity too. And when just giving in to gravity makes us feel a little burdened, it's good to remember that there's another energy that holds us up from above. So I want to spend some time today doing a practice with awareness on the suspended head top. So just for a minute before we get into it, I want you to perceive your head rocking on top of the top of your spine, as a ball that when one side comes down, the other side goes up and it rotates, rather than just thinking up and down as a linear movement. I want you to feel it as a rotation. And we're going to start with the 18 therapies as a warm-up, and one great thing about them is that they start with the head and get your head moving. So that's why I want you to feel this roundness at the head top. So I'll face you. You've got Lee doing the other direction to follow, and we'll just move through them quickly. Don't hold the motions, just go through them, making the nice shapes. So starting out by turning the head. So rotating left and then right, and feeling your head rotating. And then up and down. And bring your hands into it. You're going to come toward your shoulders. Following the movement with your head. And then up and down. Interlace your thumbs. As your hands come up, your head follows it. Then get your head level and follow your hands first with your eyes going to follow the left hand and then the right. Placing the backs of your hands on the small of your back and come up the back, under the armpits, backs of the palms, hearts of the palms. Hands starting in the same position. Free the left hand, follow it with your head. Letting the body turn toward the raising hand so that the hand comes up easily, not reaching behind yourself. Interlace your fingers, hands come up, head inside of an oval. You're going to reach to the upper left corner twice. Keeping your head level. So whenever you follow your hands with your head, bring them level before you make the motion now to the right upper corner, opening both sides of the body. Hands in fists, left palm out, whole body spirals, including your head and your eyes. So letting that spiral go through the whole body. A little wider than shoulder width, hands on your hips. This is rotating the hips. Start in the back, making a big circle toward the front and another circle toward the back. We'll do it 4 times in each direction. And the other way. And notice that your head is rebalancing just enough to keep you stable. So it's like that's your central pivot point, and everything is swinging around the head. Stop in the back, bend your knees slightly to stand up. Back to shoulder width, thumbs interlaced, hands come up, level your head, let your arms down, palm up, and then turn over and hang down toward the ground. It doesn't matter how low you go, just let your body go. Bend your knees slightly to stand back up. Letting your scapula hang, your head hang. And you can really let your head go. It won't fall off. Wider than shoulder width. Hands in fists. Sit into the right, turn to the left, left foot turns out, shift and extend. Feet close together, fingers interlaced. Oval with your head in it. Head is level. Bring the whole shape down in a C curve towards your feet. Doesn't matter how low you go, bend your knees to stand up. Hands lightly rest on your knees. This is about opening the ankles. So you're going to turn to the left 4 times, squatting as your knees come around to the front, keeping your feet solid on the ground, not wobbling around, so that the movement goes through the ankles. And then the other direction. Bend your knees to stand up. Okay, wider than shoulder width, hands on your hips, sitting into the left and turning to the right, keeping both feet flat on the ground, knee follows the toes. So you're moving away from the leg that you're shifting onto. Feet back together, folding up the body. Hands rest lightly on your knees. Bend your knees, fold over, hang, stand up away from your hands, and then come up the rest of the way. Wider than shoulder width, hands on opposite knees. Squat, release your left hand, follow it with your head as it comes up and back down. You stand up, squatting, opening the body toward the raising hand. And step out with the left, hands up, they come down, your knee comes up, grab it, let it back down, head goes up and back. Always level your head after you've followed your hands up. Last one, the hero stroll. Step out with the left foot, come up to the ball of the back foot, reaching with the heel of the back foot to put yourself back down. Toe ball comes up and shift. Let the legs swing forward and do it again. And note that you are not thrusting out of the back leg, you're releasing the back leg as you come forward, releasing the front leg as you come back. Keeping the ankles soft as you rock back. And 50-50, the 18 therapies. So let's take that nice opened body and light and lively head and put it into the form. We'll do a first third and then we'll stand for a few minutes. So get your head on straight. Feel as if you've just been lowered to the ground by a string coming up out of the rear crown of your head. The feet have just been lowered to the ground, and everything in between is free and open, and there's space in all the joints so that your head feels light and your feet feel rooted. Begin. Even as you get ready to make this more difficult step, keep your head feeling suspended. those up so you can reposition yourself for standing. And when we finish standing, we'll do another form. So, feet in a V. Step into a 50-50 posture. You can check your feet, make sure they're where you want them. Check your head. You want to be hanging from above. So get that feeling. The ears are pointing straight up. The chin is slightly down. And the jade pillow at the back of your neck is open. You could put a finger up there and feel it soft underneath the little knob where your skull attaches. You can let your arms go. Knees slightly bent. Keep unlocking them. And breathe, hanging down from above, like you've just been lowered to the earth. Your gaze will be slightly down from the horizon. That will tell you that you're hanging from the rear crown. And of course, your eyes are gazing inward, but they stay open. You want to balance the yin and yang of inner and outer as well. Check out your shape. Make sure that as you hang from above, your feet are both connected to the ground through the bubbling wells. The tripod on each foot has equal contact in all 3 points. You might favor one side, so explore it and find the place where you're balanced in between. Come back up to hanging from the head. Feel down to your feet and find that spot in your center in the dantian where the mind rests and what is the center of your movements. Your breath starts in the dantian, expands through the whole body. Let it reach the light and lively head top. And down to the center of the earth through your bubbling wells. Let this be an active process of letting go and relaxing. Because you're suspended from above, you can let everything else give in to gravity and know that you're still held up from above. So there's space all through the body, space around your body, and space in all your joints. Rebalance your head so that as it hangs from above, there is no strain. Remember that the head has that feeling of lightness and levity. It's like a helium balloon, a big light ball. The weight of the head just drops through your spine, through your shoulders, through your hips, through your feet, down into the ground. But it stays light and balanced up top. Keep unlocking your knees. That helps the energy that goes downward be directed down and helps you keep your head light and balanced on top. And raise hands a couple times. Feeling your feet as your hands come up. Feeling the lightness in your head as your hands come back down. Breathing and relaxing. Your head top is suspended and the whole body is hanging down from there. The soles of your feet at the bubbling well, the top of your head at the Niwan, the palms of your hands are all your openings to the outside. They're drawing energy in and expressing it out. And everything inside reflects that openness and careful attention to inner and outer, balancing. Your breath is easy, relaxed, and filling every cubic millimeter of your body. Let your breath help you find places of tension. If your breath can't reach someplace, see if you can use your mind to bring your attention to that place. Let your mind help open it up and let the breath help you find the way in. Sit onto your right leg, turn out your left foot, shift to it, and bring up your right foot. "100% posture. Left palm relates to right elbow. Head top is still light, lively, and suspended. Riding the wind, as Professor Tung says. Everything relaxing. Your elbows feel your side-to-side experience as well as a front to back with the fingers and the elbows. Your head gives you up and your feet give you down. The spine hangs in between, free and open. Breathing and letting go. Your front ankle is relaxed, even as all the weight rests on the left leg. Keeping your attentiveness, let the right foot step back, the arms also move, top hand comes over the top, sit onto your right foot, left hand and foot go out. Resting on the right side. Get your head suspended, let the body hang down, and tap the earth through the bubbling well of your right foot. Left ankle is completely relaxed. You're resting on your heel of your empty foot. No weight. But if your foot falls to the ground, that's better than holding your ankle tight. Feeling all the directions. Your elbows are out. Your fingers point ahead. Your left arm is as far forward as it goes comfortably. Your right is as far back as keeps you unified. Right palm relates to left elbow. Head top suspended. Everything hanging open and free from the suspended head top. And the head top is light, resting on the depth of your root. Breathing and relaxing, letting the whole body expand on the in-breath and give in on the out-breath. Come back to the suspended head top so you don't feel crunched. We'll do another round of this. Bring your foot back, hand follows, and shift. Rebalance the head. Reconnect to the ground. Find openness inside. Throwing open the joints of the body so that the weight can drop through the joints. That helps your head stay light and lively and keeps you rooted to the ground. And one more change, stepping back. Sitting on the right. Rebalance your head, reconnect to the earth. Let everything be open and free. If you start feeling ponderous and crunched, come back to the suspended head top and let everything hang down from there. Space all around your body. Come back to the V, and we'll reposition to do the form. Head top suspended, feet on the ground. Riding the wind from your suspended head top. Balancing gravity and levity. Your tailbone hanging, your belly relaxed. Head top suspended. Hanging down from the head top. Body is open and relaxed. Head top suspended, base of spine hanging, feet on the ground. Stepping out. Now, even as we squat down, try to keep a light and lively energy at your head top. Balance of gravity and levity helps you keep your balance in between. Even as you do the low punch, keep your head light and your body open. Head top suspended will help you turn. Riding the wind makes the stepping easier. Light and lively energy at the head top, even as your body inclines. Suspended from above. Whole body hanging down. Room inside the body, around the body. Feeling your feet on the ground and your head suspended from above. The base of your spine hangs, your shoulders hang, everything is releasing into the ground, and you can let it all go because you're suspended gently from above. So release any extra tension you've accumulated. And we'll take 3 more good breaths. And close. So in these times, things can get kind of heavy. One of our jobs is to stay balanced no matter what's happening. And bringing the balancing of the head top, the levity, is an important way to keep your feet on the ground and not be crushed by the weight of it. So stay light and lively, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining us.